It was like finding a quiet back door nobody uses, even though it's been unlocked forever. The moment I stepped through, everything clicked and got easier. I took a path most people never consider. Want the details? Stay with me. I'll walk you through it step by step. When I first entered crypto, I was completely green. My strategy was chasing hype and buying into charts that looked like rockets. At first, it seemed like I had it figured out. My balance was climbing nonstop. But then the crash slammed me, and all those fake wins were gone overnight. Staring at zero hurt, but it also showed me the truth. I never had a real plan. Then I found this super straightforward approach I almost didn't bother with. I got disciplined, blocked out the hype, and stuck to the system. That one change flipped everything. Instead of bleeding losses, I started securing 5 times gains consistently. Let me walk you through how it works step by step. But before we jump into the actual steps, there's something I need to call out, and it's the exact trap that trips up most beginners before they even realize it. I remember my very first run on Pump Fun. At first, it felt like I was unstoppable. The process looked so easy, almost like the platform was built so anyone could cruise through without even thinking. That simplicity is what pulled me in. But the deeper I went, the more small hurdles started popping up. And if you don't see them coming, they'll throw you off track quickly. So let's clear those out right now so the rest of this walkthrough flows smoothly. Launch Photon and flip the filter over to Pump Fun. Right away, you'll be hit with a flood of tokens flowing in one after another. It's like watching cars blur by on a speedway, almost too quick to count. The ticker refreshes in real time, and if you take your eyes off it for even a moment, you risk missing a potential gem. The pace is unforgiving. Most tokens only flash for a second or two before they're gone, which makes split-second reactions crucial. Now flip the filter to Raydium CPMM and watch the feed settle into something more refined. Instead of chaotic launches, the tokens here look like they've had actual planning and effort put into them. The liquidity pools hold up better, trades volume moves seamlessly, and market caps don't swing all over the place. This is the environment serious players prefer. Keep your eyes on it, because in a minute I'll walk you through how to identify the tokens that truly stand out. When I first started looking into launching a token, I figured it was something only deep in the weeds developers could pull off. In my head, I imagined myself buried in endless lines of smart contract code, trying to memorize how the blockchain actually works. The options felt impossible. Either spend weeks grinding through tutorials, or hire someone expensive to build it for me. That's when I stumbled across MoonTool, and it completely shifted my thinking. It's designed for people who don't want to mess with code at all. Just fill in your token details, pick your settings, and the platform does the rest. Honestly, if you've ever placed an order online, you can handle this. I've now made multiple tokens myself, and what I once saw as overwhelming ended up being way simpler than I thought. Step 1 is making sure your project has a logo that stands out. I usually stick with Canva because it's straightforward and always makes the artwork look professional without much effort. Personally, I'm into Adventure Time, so I'm creating a coin around Finn the Human. The simple and iconic look really makes it shine as a token image. Now that your image is uploaded, verify that it's sized precisely at 128 by 128 pixels. If you notice it looks pixelated, out of proportion, or slightly uneven, adjust it until it appears smooth and centered. These little refinements give your project a much sharper presentation. Once everything checks out, save your work, and we'll keep going. Kick things off by launching MoonTool and attaching your Phantom wallet. It usually connects right away. In the setup window, type MemeCoin as the full token name and Fin as the short symbol. Skip over the description unless you already have one in mind. Once that's done, add your logo from Canva, check that it's sharp and positioned correctly, then press Next to advance. No need to adjust anything related to decimals or total supply. MoonTool has that covered by default. The platform manages the technical side without you doing a thing. When it's set, simply click Next and keep going. During verification, you may get prompted with a 0.1 Solana fee, though it's not mandatory. I tend to pass on it so nothing gets deducted. The choice is yours. Once set, click Next and keep going. Linking your social accounts that already have followers can give your token a small visibility bump. If that's not your style, no worries. Just ignore it. Raydium takes care of everything else. Press Skip and continue. Skipping the 0.3 Solana option might look like a smart save, but it can hurt your token's reputation. Buyers like to see freeze, mint, and update locked. It's a sign of security. If those settings aren't locked, it could push people away. Secure everything, then click Launch My Token Now to continue. Hold up for a second. This part really matters. Your wallet's going to ask for a confirmation, and all you need to do is approve it. Those pop-ups are totally normal safety checks, nothing harmful. Once you hit confirm, your token officially goes live on the blockchain. The next step is securing liquidity. Jump into Raydium and put together a fresh liquidity pool starting from zero. The dashboard is super straightforward. Everything you need is front and center, which makes the whole setup process quick and painless. Head over to the User Token tab and paste your token's contract address exactly as it appears. Even a tiny typo can completely ruin the process. Type FIN for the symbol and MemeCoin as the full token name so everything is correctly labeled and professional. Don't skip hitting Add User Token, because if you do, Raydium might fail to recognize your token and it could disappear from search results entirely. Once that's done, move on to adding liquidity. Out of the total 1 billion tokens, pairing around 900 million with Solana helps keep trading smooth, prevents wild price swings, and gives your token a strong, stable start that sets it up for early success. Now let's decide the Solana amount to pair with your tokens. I usually click max to use all my balance, but reserve 0.2 Solana for transaction fees, a little move that prevents annoying problems later. Next, pick the trading fee percentage. I tend to use 2%, which keeps trading affordable while ensuring the pool earns steady returns. Of course, you can change it to suit your own strategy. We're at the final stage. Just hit the Initialize Liquidity Pool button to finish setting everything up. Your Phantom wallet will ask for confirmation, so approve it right away. After a brief moment, the process completes and your token officially launches on Solana, ready to trade. Launch Photon once more and make sure the Raydium filter is switched on. This refreshes the feed with the latest tokens entering the market. Scroll slowly through the list to find your token. Seeing it there confirms your launch worked and trading has started. If you want to monitor your token, open DEXScreener and pick any chart to start with. After it loads, swap the contract address in the URL for your tokens, press enter, and you'll see your token's information. Alternatively, you can just search by name and click your token from the search results. When you check the chart, prices will be bouncing up and down rapidly. This isn't random. It's high-speed bots executing tiny trades to lock in quick gains. They move in and out so fast that most traders barely notice. This initial activity often draws new buyers looking to catch the action. Getting involved right at launch gives you a head start. Early participants help keep the price from fluctuating wildly before a wave of latecomers arrives. Once you've secured your position, it usually grows gradually, building earnings with minimal effort. If you're cautious, no worries. Liquidity can always be pulled later. For now, I'm observing the movement. It's been 31 minutes, and the liquidity is picking up little by little. We're starting to see trades roll in, and the chart is shaping up nicely. I'll update you as soon as there's more movement. We're 48 minutes into the launch, and liquidity hasn't slowed down. It's rising steadily. The chart's taking form, so focus and patience are what matter most here. We've passed the 1 hour mark, and liquidity is still climbing. This is exactly the kind of movement we want to see. The chart looks solid for now, and payouts are shifting around as expected. Best move is to hold off a little longer before making any changes. It's been an hour and a half, and liquidity looks excellent across the board. We continue to see stable, recurring payments, and, as you can see, the chart remains stable. It's a good sign. That's a green light to walk you through a step-by-step withdrawal of your liquidity with as little friction as possible. Start by linking your wallet to Raydium. Make sure it's the exact same wallet you used when launching your token, so all your assets stay properly synced. The connection usually happens almost instantly, so you won't have to wait long. Next, go to the portfolio section and switch the view to liquidity, which makes it much easier to spot all your holdings, including any liquidity tokens you've added. If they don't appear immediately, don't worry. Sometimes Raydium takes 10 to 15 minutes to refresh everything. Once your tokens are visible, click the minus sign next to your liquidity pool, select 100%, confirm Solana as the payout option, press Remove Liquidity, and approve the transaction in Phantom. This process typically goes through without any problems. When the withdrawal finishes, a confirmation message will pop up letting you know it went through without issues. After that, open your wallet and carefully check your balance to ensure all the funds have returned correctly and match the amounts you expected. Everything's coming together, your profits are steady, and the steps flow smoothly without any hiccups. Keeping a consistent routine is what really counts. As the market ramps up, this is the perfect time to hop back in. And remember, you can go through this process again anytime it's convenient. Setup is going great, it's straightforward to follow, and being consistent could lead to nice gains over time. For clarity, I have no official relationship with MoonTool, Photon, or Raydium. Everything I'm sharing comes from my personal results. You'll find all the essential links down below in the description and pinned comment.